Welcome to the Guide channel, where I bring you videos on anything that I believe will bring value to you. Now, why this is important is because I don't know if you've ever deleted files off your computer, but I do quite a bit because obviously I make videos, and so storage is always an issue. I came into a situation today where on my D drive I had used 3 terabyte. And I needed to delete some files, and I just finished filming a video. I'd just done a video, and I actually had the files open inside DaVinci Resolve, and I was editing. And I didn't even realize, because when I'd saved the files, I'd transferred them from an SD card onto my computer, and I'd put them in what I had thought was actually the video folder, because I was in a rush today, the video folder that I was working on, but I hadn't. I'd put them somewhere else. So I went to delete some files because I had to free up some space so I could save the new video that I was working on. I didn't realize that I actually deleted the 2 videos that I had in the video editor at the time. So as you can see right here, we've got CO294 and CO295, and these were 2 videos that were, approximately 8 to 9 gigabyte each. So big files, right? So I deleted them. Didn't even realize until I went to keep editing this. So I want to show you something that I think's pretty incredible. Now, I have the SD, got a crazy plane going over. So I have an SD that I take out of the camera once I've finished a video, and then I plug it into another little device that is connected to my computer, all right? So I always delete the files off the card, off the SD card, and then I put them on the computer. Well, I had actually deleted them off the SD card and off my computer, so they were gone. As far as I was concerned, they were gone. I thought, oh no. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a little bit of a search online, and I came up with this. So if you look here, it's called Recover, all right? Now check this out. So I'm going to say yes, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to go check this out. This is incredible. I'm going to go next. I'm going to go all files just for the purposes of this video. Go to next. Now you can, if we go back, you can actually select what type of files that you want, to search for, but I'm just going to go all files. I'm going to say I'm not sure, okay, because I just for the purposes of this video. Then I'm going to go next, and I'm just going to go start, okay. You can see it's going hardcore. Okay, let's see what it finds. It shouldn't take too long because I actually tested this before just to see if it was going to grab anything. And pretty quick. And 1 second left. And okay, so here we go. So look at all of these files that it's found that I can actually restore. Okay. Now notice that it's got the comment here, no overwritten cluster. So I've come to understand that if where your file was that you deleted, if you haven't overwritten it with another file, then you should be able to recover it. So if you can remember, let me just come over here. If you can remember, these files are called COT94 and COT95. So if we, I'll just click on size here, and then let me just spread this out a bit so you can see. I'll move this over here. Move that there. Okay, so what it's doing is it's just doing the size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to the bottom because I wanted it in order. Come right to the bottom here. And look at this. CO295. So I'm going to click that. I'm just going to pull this out so you can see it. Size. Okay, so look at the size. We've got 6.5 gig, so it's a big file, right? So what I want to do is there's actually 2. There's 2095, 2094. So if we come back up here a bit further, I should be able to find that too. There it is, 2094. Right now, this is actually my SD card that I've got connected to the computer. Okay, it's with a cable, but it's actually connected to the computer, and I've got it connected right now, and it's reading it off that, and it's been deleted off that. So this is incredible, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select both of them, okay, because I need both of them for the video, otherwise I just can't do the video. And I'm going to click down here on recover. Okay, and then it's going to ask me where I want to actually put it. So I'm going to put it in D drive and Better Humans, and I'm going to put it down videos, and put it in here, and where are we? Put it in here, and put it right there. Okay, so here we go. So now it's doing COT94 first, because that was the well, it's probably the smaller one, I would say. So let's see if it actually works, because I haven't actually done this. I've had this problem, and then I tried to find a solution, right? Because it only just happened, and I was freaking out because, you know, I didn't want to, well, not freaking out, but I didn't want to have to redo everything. I don't use scripts on videos. I just do it straight off the top of my head, okay? So it's something that I can't reproduce again, just like I'm doing now. I can't reproduce this because it's never going to be the same, because I don't read a script. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward this. So I'll see how this goes, and when we get to a certain stage, and if it says one file recovered or whatever it says, I'll see you back when it actually shows some results. Okay, so this is interesting. What it's done is it's actually found the same file in the location that I've actually saved it for. And I think that was because I started this before, but then I cancelled it. I actually pulled the card out, and it killed the process. So when I've done it again, it looks like it's actually found it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say keep both files, just in case, because I really need these files back. So I'm going to say keep both files. Okay, and then it's going to keep going. So once it keeps going, and you know, once it gets a bit further, then I'll come back to the video. So I just want to show you this, which is pretty incredible. I'm just going to pull this folder. This is actually where I'm saving them. And you can see that it's currently working on 295, but it's actually recovered CO294. And if I actually double click on this, Kia ora te whānau, it's my raw file. I'm just going to give you a couple of, it's actually my raw file, and it actually works 100%, and that's the file. So incredible. So it's done the first one, and now it's going through and recovering the second one, but it has started. And as you can see, and here you can see, because it actually must have started it, and then I don't know, anyway, this is the override. But anyway, the point of the matter is that it's working. So when we get to the end, when it gets to the end of this, I'll come back to the video. Okay, and that's done, and you can see that it's got fully recovered 2 files. So obviously you've got, this is a free version, right? But it's done 2 huge files for me. So I'm just going to close that, and I just want to show you in here. And so it's actually recovered it. And if I play it, okay, so that's turned up. Okay, and so right at the end, got all. Yep, perfect. So that's recovered them. Now I want to show you something which is really interesting, is that, let me just pull this up. So if you look here, you can see that the path is private, M4 root. So this is actually G. Okay, so if I go on here, this is actually an SD card. It's actually deleted it. Now I'm going to show you this. If I click on here, and then I'll follow that path. Okay, so it's the same path, and then clip. See this? This is just a small file. That's actually a big file, but that's 291. These ones, 295 and 294, are gone. It's only the HTML version, so the actual videos were gone off this. I couldn't see them, I deleted them, but yet it's recovered them. Okay, so look, I just think it's an amazing program. You know, look, you might never need it, but you might. Okay, so anyway, here's this. I'll leave the URL in the description, but it's just called Recover, and it's real simple. It takes 2 seconds to install it, and you know, it took about 30 minutes in total to recover about 12 gigabytes, 2 files, about 12 gigabytes in total. So look, I hope that video has helped, and I'll see you in the next one.